Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Ruben coming at you once again, your brother in the struggle. And once again, the purpose of these videos are to make you understand, not through the wisdom that comes from me. No. I mean, we all have different experiences and we have learned different things, I guess, but I'm no genius. I'm no Einstein of the Bible. No. I'm just a regular sinner who dies a death every day that I live. One day that I live is one day less for me, because of our original fathers, original parents on this earth went up against not just their creator, which is the most important thing, but then after that they went against against nature itself. Okay, so I'm going to remind you that I will send you some links in the description. Okay, and I want you to pay close attention to a German doctor. His name is Dr. Wolfgang. I want you to take a look and you tell me if what he says doesn't make sense. Okay? This is a doctor that you can say that has a mind, that's thinking outside of the scientific community's box worldwide. And that's why he hasn't followed this, but yet, of course, he's being attacked. All right? I want you to pay close attention to this, where he specifically talk about this coronavirus. It's going to be, the subtitles it's going to be in English, because he's going to be talking in German, of course. So please. Then you have, and then I'm going to send you another one, which is like a little bit more than half hour, where this young man is going to be talking to you about America. But again, listen to this. This man is not completely awakened. Even he says it throughout the video. At the beginning and at the end, he says, well, this is my opinion. This is, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about that. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to take from this video is to know who America is. Because as I've been telling you for the longest, and he doesn't talk about, well, at least not in this video, he doesn't talk about that America is described on Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Yeah, he talks to you about chapter 18, of course, because he's talking about the political and the political and religious system that exists in America. Two power. That's why it describes it with a lamp with the two horns. Horns represent authority, places of authority in our society. So, I'm going to read this for you. I want you to please pay attention to the links that I'm going to send you. Okay? Okay, so because ladies and gentlemen, this coronavirus is not going to be the end of America, but it is definitely the beginning of the destruction, the beginning of America's destruction. Okay? That's just a beta test. Okay. So let me read this for you real quick before again I run out of time. I'm going to title this, I'm thinking of titling this video The Hidden Truth. the hidden truth, because this is this whole society, America. Because remember, as America goes, so does the world. You got to understand that the reserve currency in the world is the petrodollar, which is the all-powerful American dollar, right? Which is dying every day. It's been destroyed for this unnecessary. They're attacking America in all fronts. This $2 trillion, where a lot of Americans are going to get a meager $1,200, really? Out of $2 trillion. But you know what? That's going to add to the deficit. A debt that America would never pay. Okay? I want you to pay close attention. And why did I say unnecessary? Because this virus, ladies and gentlemen, was a made-up virus. Viruses have always existed. They have always evolved. But you know what? The scientific community have made it worse to use it as a weapon. And remember, all kingdoms are destroyed from within. So it was the case in the Roman Empire. So it was the case in the Greek Empire. So it was the case in the Persian Empire, and then the Babylon Empire. All empires have been destroyed from within. The so-called father of psychiatry, Dr. Sigmund Freud. Let me just tell you what he said about America. Okay? Listen to this. And he's talking about America's future here. Okay? The so-called father of psychiatry, Dr. Sigmund Freud, said in regard to America, in regard to the American experiment, America is the most grandiose experiment the world has seen. But I am afraid it is not going to be a success. Now, could it be that Dr. Sigmund Freud was a prophet when he wrote this? Just like Bill Gates of hell predicted world pandemics years ago, like the one that he talked about on Tech Talks in the year 2015. Okay? Like the coronavirus that was planned. The answer is absolutely not. But both being Satan's disciples, the devil. The devil usually warns people. He usually warns people about the destruction that is coming, brought about by his own disciples. He has always been the case. Believe it or not. Satan usually warns people about the destruction that is coming. And America's destruction is coming faster than a bullet. And not by the coronavirus. For this will pass. This is just a test. Okay? It is what is coming next by these people. And then the whole world will be baptized with fire by the one that created it. The grandiose and great holy hand of I am of God. Okay? So you got to understand that America have been worked. Let me give you an example, all right? Back in 1913, Back in the year 1913, with the creation of the Federal Reserve Bank, which is an association of banks, and the IRS as its collector, you're talking about the biggest mafia in the world, the biggest crime family throughout all of history. While you're looking at them, you're hearing from my mouth. Those have been the biggest thief, the biggest traitors to this country. Okay? The Federal Reserve Bank and the IRS. And to prove this, what happened the following 16 years? The Great Depression of 1929. Okay? Because you see, just like the CDC, just like the WHO, the Worldwide Health Organization, they got to make sure that people stay sick so that they can even exist. You understand how this whole system works now, or are you still sleeping in front of your television? Okay? The reason I wear this, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you haven't heard my explanation of this, is because no matter at which angle I put myself to this, the lights bother me, and obviously I need the lights. I don't have no studio lights up here, and even if I had them, I still would have. The glare bothers me. Okay? All right. So once again, listen to this. America has been a great, and I'm going to send you even LaGrasse Tyson, that greatest. I know you probably seen it because I share the links with you, but just in case, so that you hear that word with this, which is, well, I think the coronavirus, a point of view, he says. I love it. A point of view. By the way, do you know that, what's his name, LaGrasse Tyson, the physicist? Not only is he works in that program that, remember Carl Sagan used to do, Cosmos? Well, he's an actor too. What a coincidence, right? Let's keep going. So, America is an experiment that is at its last leg, ladies and gentlemen. Because America has been worked, they control the media. Okay? One of the most liberal establishment in America is the media. Now you may say, Ruben, what do you mean liberal? Liberal means these people, anything goes. Now that doesn't mean that Fox, a so-called conservative station, that I agree with them. No. They're all the same. You got to understand they're all the same. It's like politics. You are Democrats, or this guy's a Republican. This guy's an independent. It's all a freaking joke. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been worked. You have been duped. You have been had. And the same thing with this latest game that they have thrown at us, called coronavirus. And I'm suffering the consequences, but it's okay because I'm working from home. Now you may say, well, Ruben, why has America fold, or why did America went along with this? They cannot help it. See, before Donald Trump came into power, the White House is a Masonic building. Do your studies. The White House itself, Capitol Hill itself, they are satanic building. The dimensions on the very floor that you walk upon in Washington, D.C., the devil's triangle, the pentagram, the hexagram. Okay? And when you are possessed by this garbage, these demons, you don't care about human life. Remember what happened the day before 9/11? $2 trillion disappeared. Nobody knows where it went. Remember the Secretary of Defense that came on TV and said that? Well, what a coincidence. And I told you there are no coincidences. The coronavirus happens. What does Donald Trump do? Oh, I found the $2 trillion. And guess who the people that are going to get richer? Who are the people that are actually going to benefit from this virus? Doesn't that alone should wake you up? But it don't, because you're still asleep. Because I'm a stranger coming into your cell phone or your computer, and you'll be like, what's wrong with this crazy conspiracy theory? See, you even have fallen into believing that. They label me that, right? They label all of us that. And the next thing you know, YouTube said, well, Ruben, you talk about the Bible, but I think you are conspiracy theory too. You know what? Theories, you are conspiracy theorists. I'm going to remove your channel. Instead of listening different points of view with respect, respecting the first amendment of the Constitution, freedom of speech. No, they want to impose their own ideas. I'm just here preaching the word of God. Where's the hate speech in that? I want somebody to specifically explain that to me. Where is the hate? What is your concept of hate? Because it's all about love. I got the 10 Commandments right behind me. Where's the hate speech? See, we have lived under this false reality that they had given us. False concepts. No wonder, not just America, we all gonna go down. And how? Oh my. Even the angels are saying. Okay? In Revelation, they say it. In fact, I'm going to read you Revelation right now. Just bear with me. So, anyway, let me see. I think I found it. Chapter 9, verse 6. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how bad it's going to get. This is how bad it's going to get, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get really, really interesting. Not just for America, because as America goes, so does the whole world. So once the dollar is gone, is destroyed, okay? So the reason I make these videos, ladies and gentlemen, is not that you are now in your household, you are now in your homes. I want you to really analyze and pay close attention to what is happening around you. I do this out of love. See, if there's no love in your heart, you are like an empty shell. For God, in John 3 verse 16, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. For whosoever believeth on him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't own this life. We didn't come here by mistake, by some accident, an astronomical accident, by an explosion. And then we just came out of molecules that evolved billions of years. That is so ridiculous. So I want you to make sense of all of this, not just with the biblical context that I have here, but also with the links that I'm sending you. Okay? This is no joke. I'm sure you are feeling the bite of this game called coronavirus. Okay? Because there was a much virus called swine flu back in 2009. Was the country, Barack Obama declared a national emergency, but did other small businesses close? Did U-Haul close? Did Disney close? Even though Disney is part of the destruction of America. The destruction of America. So is Hollywood. Everybody's doing their evil fair share. And they're all getting paid big time. So ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this video is to make you understand of this hidden truth. This truth is prohibited, is hated, is criticized. We are called crazy. We are called conspiracy theorists. You name it. Just as long as people don't listen to us. In fact, but they will listen to those two people next to Donald Trump, well, a coronavirus task force. Give me a break. The lady there, the Dr. Birth, is Hillary Clinton. And then the other one has been around forever with 5 administration. He's part of the deep state, Mr. I even forgot his name. The old man, grandpa that's there next to him. Chushy, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. I even went to the United States Marines years ago defending this nation, but I woke up. Why don't you? American